level. It's nothing crazy. It's just I don't really see a lot of good Pokemon stuff out there. So it's like Venusaur, Charizard, Blastoise, right? Like something like that. Simple designs, something that I can sell for 20-25 bucks. Simple designs, good quality, and be like, damn, dude, like I don't really see a lot of Pokemon stuff out there like this. Do like that, and I think that, and don't get me wrong, I'm giving you some terrible, like that was a terrible idea, right? But it's something like that. Yeah, so some of the Pokemon stuff can be touchy, 100%. But the thing is, I've seen a lot of people do it, and I don't see a lot of people get flack for it, if that makes sense. So I was like, if other people can do it, why can't I? And I had the ideas. I gave a terrible example, right? But there are some. Emily, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you. I gave some really bad examples, but there's some things that I know I can do that are will be good. And then I could branch out to other things. So, like, of course, I'm a Pokemon guy. I would want to do Pokemon stuff, right? But what's stopping me from doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Digimon? Or what's stopping me from doing, what are some other ones? There's a few others that I wanted to do. Sports teams, because I have a Patrick Mahomes Funko Pop over here, so I looked at that. I don't want to do anything with me, like no League Stewie on it. They have bigger fish to fry? Yeah, I think so too. If their merch was better, I don't think I'd be having this conversation, if that makes sense. If their merch was legitimately better, because they always do these collabs with like H&M, or they do these collabs with Unique Q or whatever they're called, Unique Flow or whatever. They do collabs with a bunch of different companies, but legitimately it's always the same thing. If it's not a shirt with a Charizard on it, it's a shirt with an embroidered Charizard on it. Like, but it's the exact same thing. Am I gonna try to get married? Yes. Yeah. I am. I absolutely.
እረፍት ባለፈው አመት በዓል አልገባም።
What's up, Puya over on YouTube? What's up, dude? Just spamming a bunch of zeros. Once this Spiritomb SR is over, I'll be free again. You're SR for Spiritomb in that's in Sword and Shield, no? Can I be the priest? No. Also, when it comes to like the Pokemon designs, I'll throw like I'll be a little bit more transparent with the stuff that I want to do. Is you want to do like the main Pokemon that you think will sell, right? Like starters, Pikachu, Eevee, Evolutions. But like there's some Pokemon that I feel like don't get enough love. And one of them being Electivire, for example. Like, that's my favorite Pokemon. I don't think I've ever seen an Electivire t-shirt, right? I barely see plushes of it, right? They did a Sitting Cutie, and that was pretty much it. Superior, they made one t-shirt, and it was with Box Lunch, right? Like, which I thought that one was pretty cool. But, like, there's a lot of, like, good ideas that you can do. And since Scarlet that you're doing this, good luck with that. I hope you get that. Am I going to have kids? I hope. I think that'd be pretty cool to have some kids, man. Have a little Louis Jr. running around. Well, I went to like I said earlier. I went to, or not earlier, but yesterday I went to my nephew's birthday party at the zoo, and that little kid's gonna grow up to be a menace. I promise you that. Yeah, dude, he's 1 year old. He's already walking around everywhere. Got a full set of teeth. Not a full set of teeth, but he's getting there, right? He's gonna be a menace. I know for a fact he's gonna be a menace. It's like, to be honest, it feels like it's the universe getting back at my brother, because he was a menace growing up. Now he gotta deal with him. You should totally have a son, name him Junior. I don't know if I would have a, because I'm gonna be honest, like, my name is Luis, right? Oh, you can get Louis from Louis. I don't like that name so much. Not a big fan. Not a big fan. So yeah, I don't think he would inherently be a junior, but who knows? Also, real quick chat, I also want to go ahead and throw it out there. I will have a Pokemon Go video coming out today. If you guys want to show it some love. And it's pretty much just talking about the Spotlight Hour tomorrow. It's Abra, giving people some insight. And then later this week, we'll have the Spotlight Hour videos, like the overview videos for the Spotlight Hours for May, the raids for May, things like that. So, content coming soon. And then Superblade, you watch all my my ranking videos, man. What's your thoughts on them, man? What do you think? Are you part of the crowd that thinks I shouldn't? Did you get it, Cos? That'd be sick if you did get it. What do I think of Sydney Sweeney? It's let's just say, no, she's great. To be fair, I really do think she's a great actress. But I don't think she's been, she hasn't, like, unlocked, like, the greatest potential that she has. But she's great. You got me looking for new content from your channel for sure? Oh, I got you. I do a lot of, Pokemon Go stuff. So, if Pokemon Go stuff is for sure your thing, yeah. I want to get to the whole, like, where I can just sit in front of the camera, give you guys a rundown of the Pokemon Go content. I think that'd be pretty cool. And to be fair, I want to do more Pokemon in general, right? Like, in general content. Not just Pokemon Go, but, like, Pokemon across the board. I think they're cool. I haven't seen the Evolution one, but I like the rankings. Yeah. Okay, Superblade, do you agree with the rankings, though? Personality-wise, your bias would be my friend. And you're like, man, this guy's lost it with this ranking. I was talking to this guy the other day, and he was like, man, you lost me at Samurott, right? And I was like, man, it's because Samurott's bad, this and that. He's like, Samurott's my favorite Pokemon. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. That's my fault. Also, time's playing. Bye. Where did the time go? To some extent, yeah, I don't agree with Infernape at 1, and Primarina should be higher. Maybe you're absolutely right about Primarina being higher, but what's up with Infernape? You don't like Infernape at number 1? I think Infernape at number 1 is pretty nice. Pretty much just Scarlet Home, TCG Pocket, and Go. Seems like you got that covered. Yeah, so so if you follow me on, like, let me use my, that's crazy. There's a ghost in my room. If you check out, like, my social media, like, YouTube videos, Twitch streams, TikToks, and stuff like that. If you look at my my Twitter, or if you look at my Instagram, for example, it's mostly infographics about the events, or some sort of coverage of something, right? Who do I think is Ash's best rival? Paul, easily. There's nobody like Paul. Nobody like Paul. But, like, so for example, I'm looking at my Twitter, right? It's like, I'll do, like, oh, a few additions to my Shiny Living Dex in Pokemon Go, and I'll tell you, like, what it is, right? Till that goes, it's stream time, we don't have time. Exactly, yeah. Paul's the GOAT, dude, and the fact that Paul came back in Journeys, and he came to Ash, and he's like, you're supposed to be this great trainer, bro, like, I'll put in the work for you, and he's like, I'll make sure that you know you're ready for this, for the Master 8, right? But like for example, so you can't really see it, but like that post is about the shinies, right? Then Pokemon Pocket stuff, retweeting some stuff. But like, it's what it is like Pokemon content in general across all my social medias. So like, I don't stream every single day, right? That's gonna be one thing that people feel a little sad about. I don't stream every day, but I do try to put content across social media every single day, right? So there'll always be if somebody just wants to be like, hey, what's up, dude? How's it going? Hit me up on my social media: Twitter, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky. Paul's whole character setup was great to me. He's just straight up facts and hard battling. Yep, that's what I like Paul a lot, man. He was he's a little